Hey, this is Conservative Pro here. We're going to talk about what is going on in New York with Mayor Mandani. Got any thoughts about the situation? Comment right below. And we're going to continue on this topic. Appreciate your thoughts on the situation. I'll answer if I can. And I want to pump that volume up on your comments right here. Hit the like button and comment below, and I'll get to you, and we'll continue. All right, so when it comes down to Mr. Mandani, a man who is a Muslim, attracting other Muslims and receiving orders from other Muslims. People have seen him do things with, right? But in their religion, they can do things outside of the norm, outside of what is considered the integrity and protection of the Muslim religion or of others, and conceal their identities and their beliefs. So this is absolutely normal to try and fit in, even in extremity ways, or to try and seem to bring a new source of power into the government system. So that can be in a demeanor, that can be in many different areas, and it is now based on a man from another country who many multiple countries that do not have the most common things with the US, right? Modern day Sharia law, and as of current, they said now things in the Quran have been fulfilling basically scriptures and their minds, right? The rules can change, and this rule change of modern time have dominion over the enemy, right? Dominion over the enemy will, right? Or rule by force. Another kind. It doesn't have to be with swords like back then. Modern time, it's by the government. So as long as we're in charge, we can have peace or be in a peaceful environment. So even the kids, oh yeah, in college and this and that, they can be in the whole type of belief and not know that this was part of taqiyya to keep them concealed from certain realities or certain measures that were unnecessary for the particular time. When you hear about the lives of people in many of these different countries that are either immigrating over here at a rapid rate, it is completely different. So when they feel they can be out in the open, right? I'm not going to talk about Dubai. It is absolutely different. And they're not getting people from Dubai and these places, Qatar or whatever places that have been famous in Muslim regions for soccer, some may refer as football, and they're not specifically, okay, well, we specifically follow the ways of the peaceful sides of the religion. Just for saying that there can be some type of war, some type of confrontation between countries, people, No matter if Muslims shouldn't fight or not part of the religion. It's not like okay, because you did this, now you have to die, or you have to, give me this, or you have to. There is no, as of yet, as well, because things can change and be updated in the religion. So it can be that complicated, according to more common Western belief systems and beliefs. So their norms are placed in front of yours, and their policies from another country, we're not even sure, we can't regulate how successful, in anybody's opinion, or statistic wise, or ways of measurement, you can say, compared to the Western ways, or it can be any other ways from any other hemisphere, whether it's the Middle East, it can be the Eastern way, you can say, the uh, below Europe way, around that area, Red Sea or Mediterranean Sea or whatever sea. There's even different Muslim beliefs. There's different sides, some can wear hijab, some can't. So how does that work out with, if you just, pull on just doing what you do, and, this is just my beliefs. Like, there's places where there's been people died in the Muslim countries, just to put a name on them, the Middle East, because of reasons like this. People might even say that they are being extreme, but is anybody going to jail for that extremity, or being locked up, not those ways as we are used to over here? Anybody any examples being made out of these bad situations on not to confront and go about this way? We've seen what happened in Afghanistan. We gave them equipment to battle against these countries, but there's so many people from different countries who were not in agreement with the way of peaceful living, or whatever extremities that they were at with women, and things that they felt they needed to take things to measures that we are not used to. That can just be another day in another country. People, if you look into that country, Afghanistan, or the gripes that people have after the U.S. left, you'll see why and more, what they missed and what they didn't and what they liked before the president left. Because I don't believe that he should have left. He should have had been directing the orders, getting military people involved. But this is normal, can be normal in that country as well. It's like, which way do people are you even following? You say it's Muslim, but to them it's different, and Dubai is different, and different countries is different, and that can be the form of concealment to protect the Muslim in a situation called taqiyya. So at any given point, you can't be 100% sure. When you go into that religion, what are the ways you can be saved, right? You have to. I'm not talking about, comfortable or, depending on, this is what I'm talking about, which, location or whatever you want to use on the map, right? Distances and all this other stuff, hemispheres, right? I'm gonna say, what is the main way to measure? These are things that you cannot know, and I don't want to know what happens or what level of things have to or you have to do to get to that point. You know, what if you have your own? So if we have to follow, I'm not gonna say if I'm not gonna go that far. I'm gonna give space for the crowd. If you have to follow what a man from another country says, right? Does that mean that he knows more or better, or he has some type of influential experience from that place or location on how they conduct themselves? And we would like things in a certain way that we may call a norm or custom or maybe even universal, or but where is the space for that or not? So I want to hear more about what is going on sometimes, but sometimes I like to think more, I like to think better of what is the best way instead of just, that 1 second hearing and just repeating the lips of this is what happened and that's it, Uh, and be able to talk in this way as well and see things from different points, different, so when I come here, I can explain things in a certain way as well. But a lot of these stuff to me is very shocking. I'm pretty sure to you as well. I'm not, it's pretty sad where these type of things can happen, and even the classification on who's conservative or liberal or not can change in an instant. The guy, I heard a guy saying that it is now part of the religion to vote forcibly now in these type of situations when they are in power and in government. So, and a simple vote, whether you're from those countries or not, can classify you as something or not. This is shocking. It's like all in one day, everything changed. I'm surprised he even gotten that far in the ballots. People asked him about the Sharia law. Do you believe in that? And he couldn't answer. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think about the situation right here. You like it, share, leave it at that.